Hi there, it's Devasis Saw. Today we are going to discuss about the Robots.txt file in detail. So without wasting time, let's deep down into the topic. So let's understand the Robots.txt file with an example. Suppose you have been in a nation as a tourist for 2 days and you need to visit all the important places in just 2 days. So what will you do? You might hire a tourist guide. Similarly, the search engine crawler need a guide while they are crawling on website. So in generally this robot.txt file in the root directory of the website. Anyone can see the robot.txt file of the website by simply typing https dot slash forward slash your domain name.com slash robot.txt.com. So what is robot.txt file? As explained in the example, robot.txt is a file which the site owner creates in order to tell the search engine spider which URL to crawl, which URL not to crawl. It is also known as the robot exclusion standard. So why there is a need of robot.txt file? There is a very need of robot.txt file for every website present in the internet. If you don't have the robot.txt file, the search engine spider will crawl all the pages of the website, but the number one reason of having a robot.txt file is that there must be some pages on the site that you might not want to be indexed, such as the admin login pages. You might not want any random user to land on the login page, and also it will be a security threat for the website itself. So for that, you can use the robot.txt protocol so that the page might not get indexed. More pages, if you have a big website or an e-commerce website having thousands of pages and you want to index all these pages as quickly as possible, then you need to optimize the crawl budget. The best way to do is by instructing the search engine crawler not to index the unimportant pages, media files, videos, etc. And finally, if some user got into unimportant pages which they are not in need of, and your site always get a higher traffic, then the server loading will occur, which will crash the website and hence affect the user experience. Uh, it has the robot.txt file has not a major problem in it and a major drawback in it, but if implemented in a wrong way might cause a whole page off from this search result. uh, there is some instances in that the crawler will still index some of the pages that you have instructed in the robot.txt file not to index. This happens because if some URL is placed in other website also, this might happen if you are created some of the backlinks of the URLs, or someone put the backlinks of the same URL in your website. And though the robot.txt file provides a similar instruction to the website crawler, but some of the website spider might interrupt might interpret the instructions differently. There are certain rules for the robot.txt file. First is the user agent. The user agent specifies the search engine crawler who will follow the rules. The star or the asterisk, this is an universal sign, means all the search engine crawler need to follow the same rule. Then it comes the disallow. The disallow function uh, instruct the search engine crawler not to crawl these pages. Allow this instruct the search engine crawler to crawl the pages. This is used to nullify the disallow instruction to crawl the subdirectory in the directory. Sitemap. It contains all the URL that you want to index, and the crawler will follow the sitemap for the indexation. So let's move into the WordPress website for seeing how we can implement our robot.txt file. We can implement the robot.txt file by using certain plugins like Rank Math Pro or Yoast SEO. So first, in the dashboard, we will see the rank match section. Then we will choose the general setting part. And when we scroll down, we will going to see that there is an option called the edit robot.txt. In this session, we can make the adjustment of the robot.txt files as per the requirement. Here we can see the uh, user agent, and then in the user agent section we use the asterisk. So in the asterisk means it is for the all the universal crawlers. And for the disallow pages, we have instructed certain disallow to this pages. And after editing all this thing, we can do the same edge changes and we can go for this. Another plugin we can use for this section is the Yoast SEO plugin. The Yoast SEO plugin, you can move to the dashboard section. Then you can find the Yoast SEO plugin from the dashboard section. Hover over it and go to the tools. Then you can find file editor. Select the file editor and scroll down to the pages. Here you will see the robot.txt file blog editor, and you can make the changes as per your requirement. Suppose you might having a HTML website, that might be okay, but how can you implement the same thing? It's simple. Go to your hosting login pages, go to the advanced section. It will take some time to load. Then select the file manager. Then select the public HTML folder. Here you can see the robot.txt file. If you don't find one, then create one by selecting this plus sign. Now you can clicking by right clicking it, you can get the edit option, and you can edit as per your requirement and then save changes. So we have perhaps seen that we have already instructed the crawler to do whatever following this instruction. But how can we check that yes, we have provided the right instruction? You can do that by going to the search console. In the search console section, there is something called the allowed and disallowed tester. Let's see if we have allowed this section of the website. Just we can copy and paste this section and run the test. You will see that it is allowed. And test one of the block session. Let take this one and copy paste that in the same section and put the test. You will see that this section is blocked. So it is following the instruction as it is given. So that's all for this session. Thank you for watching this video.